Boom shakalaka, game over for Bitcoin bears and some altcoins you definitely want to keep your eye on. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including game over for Bitcoin bears and some very interesting charts for altcoins that you definitely want to keep your eye on. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter at Crypto Love, and of course, subscribe to the most awesome channel on the universe, and then come subscribe to this one too. Also, today's episode is sponsored by Hydra, so stay tuned later for an in-depth review. Now, today, fear and greed at 75, up from yesterday's 73. You can see over the last week, it has been slowly increasing. The overall market up 3% today. Bitcoin at 79.51, Ethereum at 37.97, BNB at 704, Solana 173, XRP 52 cents, Dogecoin 16 cents, Toncoin 738, and Cardano 46 cents. Now, Bitcoin, you can see the price just below the completion of this inverse head and shoulders, which is at 71.8 roughly. Now, should it complete this head and shoulders, there's a good chance it'll hit this first bullseye right here, about $92,000. And breaking out of this bear flag right here, which we are right now, if we can stay above there, the continuation of that is roughly $108,000. So barring a whole bunch of degens going 100x long, I think we could be headed towards the price heading much higher. As a matter of fact, Willy Woo says breaking. Fuck knows what breaking means, but people click on it. Well, having $72,000 is the fuse that's set to start a liquidation cascade. 1.5 billion of short positions ready to be liquidated, all the way up to $75,000 and a new all-time high. Oh my goodness, things are getting exciting. We see right here, Bitcoin appears to be breaking out from a symmetric triangle. A sustained close above the 69.3 resistance level could send Bitcoin to $74,000. Oh my goodness, breaking out. And while we have been consolidating for the past few months, whales have been stacking consistently throughout this whole entire consolidation. These are addresses with greater than 1,000 Bitcoin. You can see this has been growing while the price has been going sideways. Guess what? We're about to have some massive supply shock on the way. If not only the whales there, but also if we take a look at ETF inflows. BlackRock bought another $275 million. They'll buy so much Bitcoin that we'll get the supply shock that we've been preaching about. It's not long before this happens because we don't see this affected in price yet because they buy Bitcoin over the counter. It doesn't affect price. But what affects price is the demand and then the lack of supply that comes once there's a frenzy. Only a matter of time before we reach previous all-time highs, and that starts happening. Now, just to zoom out a touch, give you an idea of perspective as to where we are. 46 days into this halving. Chart this versus every other halving we've seen historically. Still, nothing happens for another 30-some days, and then things start exploding, and all these black dots are new all-time highs. As of yet, we just had a couple. Things are about to go absolutely parabolically ballistic for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. For those of you, bears particularly, who think this is the top, the hardest asset the world's ever seen, with massive inflation happening in every fiat currency, it'll never go above $70,000 because that's some equation that I did that said that. Well, based on the deviation in Euclidean distance from the power law, this was nowhere near a cycle top even. So we have maybe a mid-cycle top, but there's a lot longer to go in this cycle. As a matter of fact, based on this chart right here, the Bitcoin realized profit and loss ratio 90-day moving average, this is looking a lot more like a 2017 or 2013 cycle with a double top as opposed to the last cycle that we had with a single top based on where we are right now, which means that we have a lot higher to go potentially towards the end of the year before we see a cycle top. And we have a lot of other very interesting charts to get into, especially a couple coins to keep an eye out for. But before we do, today's episode is sponsored by Hydra, the L1 with superior performance. Become part of the next generation blockchain designed to be self-sufficient and market aware. You can check out their website at hydrachain.com. GAMESTOP.org. Now, loyalty reward generously. The protocol rewards loyalty above all, allowing your income to grow exponentially the longer you stake. Secure the network and watch your rewards multiply over time. Market-aware staking. So the protocol automatically optimizes the staking APR based on the market cycle, making it self-aware, lowering APR during bearish periods and boosting it during bullish ones to maximize growth and expansion. Also burning. So network activity fuels deflationary forces by burning Hydra. Fees go directly as well through a leverage burn mechanism, eliminating up to 5x more supply through the use of discounted Hydra prices. And the fear to greed transformer benefit from a limited time staking bonus up to 70% on the APR by staking Hydra during moments of market stress. Now, technology, high performant and powerful at scale. So, Hydra Chain combines scalability up to 4,000 transactions per second with the convenience of a 2-second block time, enabling real-time transactions with the decentralized applications of the ecosystem. Ethereum compatible on the protocol level. Smooth user experience thanks to protocol level compatibility with Ethereum. Continue to use your Ethereum wallet address on the Hydra Chain with your existing private key. Port your dApps with ease. High Nakamoto coefficient, achieving high performance and security without sacrificing decentralization, made possible by the unique exponentiated staking weight distribution, giving disproportionate power to small holders. My goodness, try saying some of those big words. Instant finality, no reorgs, no forks. Transactional Hydra are protected by the instant finality feature, eliminating risk from chain reorgs or forks, which on many other networks can invalidate previously confirmed transactions. Now, also they have liquid staking where you can have your cake and eat it too, with Hydra, a liquid staking derivative that allows users to put their funds to work via DeFi opportunities while staking Hydra passively. Also, they have the Hydra DAO integrated into the core of the protocol and allows active stakers to participate in the governance process regardless of staked amount. Join the community to shape the future of Hydra, and also the Hydra ecosystem in your pocket with a native mobile app, Hydra mobile wallet right there. And Project Prometheus envisions the future for Hydra, ambitious, technologically advanced, and set to outshine past achievements, including infinite scalability through horizontal sharding, unified user experience across all subchains, dynamic load balancing during transactional stress, and Sentinel nodes for enhanced safety. You can join the community, find out more news, all of that stuff there. Now, if we take a look, they already have a lot of projects on the ecosystem, and it is continuing to grow. Things like Locktrip, ChangeX, Hydra Dex, GoMeet, Hydra Bridge, EveDo, Hydra, and Sugarverse, and some other things they just wanted me to notice. So Hydragon coming up, 2-second block time, 4,000 transactions per second, instant transaction finality, eliminating forks and inefficient reorgs, high scalability, full EVM chain. Hydragon will take the project to the next level, reduced inflation, supply shock, ease of building new projects, high expectancy of capital outflows, all EVM dApps compatibility like MetaMask, etc. The native mobile app with staking APR that user can earn through staking up to 33% now for a limited time until the migration, and native liquid staking lock Hydra to mint Hydra and vice versa. Hydra can be used in DeFi activities on the Hydra DEX. Now with liquid mining, there are liquidity mining incentives with APRs ranging from 4 to 120+% for providing liquidity on the Hydra DEX, and Hydra Bridge users can bridge funds from Ethereum to the Hydra chain via native Hydra Bridge. Also, the Hydra DAO, the community makes important decisions in a completely transparent way. You can find out more by going to hydrachain.org. Also, the link will be down in the description. Now, on to Bitcoin. It is looking on the 3-day chart right here like we are due for another major pump. You can see there was a pump, there was resistance and breakdown, and then a flag, and then another pump. Well, same exact fractal. Once again, we have the flag. It looks like a pump is due to the mid $90,000 area. That would be the completion of the inverse head and shoulders we were talking about at the beginning of the episode. And based on fractals, Bitcoin is moving just like 2013 to 2017. Look out for the bull run. And this I love because the 2017 bull run was the last blow off top bull run that we had. Things were absolutely incredible from then. This was a 20x, potentially, maybe even more from where we are, maybe even a 40x. So things could be absolutely insane in the near future, especially that anybody who wants to can now buy a Bitcoin ETF. Everybody knows about Bitcoin. It's been around. They missed it out so many times before. They missed it in 2018. They missed it in 2021. They're definitely not going to miss it this time in 2024. for. Now, you simply are not bullish enough for Bitcoin. If we take a look at this MV or HV oscillator down here, it is the lowest it has been since 2017 and 2013. Again, two blow-off tops. 2021, we did not have a blow-off top because of all the manipulation with paper Bitcoin and things like that. So we are once again poised for an absolutely massive Bitcoin run. And while Bitcoin has hit its previous all-time high, altcoins have not yet. There is a lot of room to grow. It's about time for altcoins to catch up with the move Bitcoin has already made. Many people aren't aware of what awaits in the coming months. My fingers are tingling and my appendages are tingling as well because things are looking pretty incredible, especially for those meme coin lovers out there. If we take a look, Dogecoin whales have bought an additional 200 million Doge since May 30th. In the past few weeks, in the past week, they've bought an additional 200 million Doge. Do they know something coming for the most oscillating meme coin out there? Yeah, potentially. Not only that, but another dog coin, Flocky. Look at the size of this inverse head and shoulders. You know, the last inverse head and shoulders that I was talking about on this channel was Toncoin, that went from less than a cent to now it's like 2 cents, 2.5 cents, something like that. We'll take a look at this one. Things could absolutely explode for Flocky in the near future with the size of this cup and handle right here. And for those of you who may have missed out on the call from this channel, and thanks to Peppa, on Punk, well, guess what? It looks like opportunity may shine once again. We may have a bit of retest support right there before taking off once again, because the Punk chart as of right now looks very, very similar to the whiff chart, and we all know what happened to a dog without a hat, or with a hat. It was with a hat. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, come join us on Twitter with the Crypto Love, subscribe to the channel. Special thanks to Hydra Chain for sponsoring the video, and also YouTube thinks you should check out that video right there, and I tend to agree. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.